maybe I'll have one more look. Oh, hey, I'm Izzy, and I'm having one more look around room 10 to see if I can find anything for the scavenger hunt. The hunt is supposed to end tomorrow, and if I find more stuff than anybody else, I win! I've looked around room 10 like 1,000 times, and I can't find anything. And the truth is, I'm having so much fun with the scavenger hunt, I really don't want it to end. Like, what am I supposed to do when it's over? I could start a new hunt. Ooh, I could take up jujitsu. Or start a rock band. How am I supposed to know what's best? This would be a good time for some wisdom. Wisdom is finding out what you should do and then doing it. But how are you supposed to find wisdom when you run out of places to look? I know. Magic 8-ball. I can ask this thing a question and it'll tell me what to do. It's like instant wisdom. Here, I'll show you how it works. What should I have for lunch today? A ham sandwich? My reply is no. Should I have chicken noodle soup? Absolutely, without a doubt. This thing knows what it's talking about. Okay, now for the hard question. What should I do after the hunt is over? Ask me later. Okay. What should I do after the hunt is over? Ask me later. Ugh, how long is later? I can't just sit here and wait for wisdom to come to me. I have to go searching for it. Hey, today's Bible story talks about another place that you can find wisdom. The best place. I'm gonna look there. Unless, maybe it's been later. Stop asking me questions, Izzy. How does it know my name?
The Bible isn't just a book of random stories. It's 66 different books that come together to tell one story. An incredible one. About God's love for us. And now for an amazing story.
Inspired by the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verses 5 and 6.
The Bible is filled with words of wisdom that encourage us to love God, love others, love life. Jesus would often tell stories to help people understand just how God's truth plays out in their lives. And that's what stories can do for you. God inspired the wisest man who ever lived, King Solomon, to write most of the book of Proverbs. And in chapter 3, we discover a principle that can guide your steps better than any GPS app can. Let's see what it looks like in the shape of a story. Lee Smith and Will Johnson both work for the Wise Cookie Company. They wrote interesting sayings that appeared on tiny slips of paper inside of every Wise cookie.
2 days from now, tomorrow will be yesterday.
Lee preferred to write witty sayings.
Your reality check is about to bounce. You will find a thing. It may be important. Oh, genius. If a turtle doesn't have a shell, is it naked or homeless? Ooh.
Will liked to explore subjects with a little more depth.
Courage is not the absence of fear, but the conquest of it.
In fact, Will often look through the book of Proverbs for ideas.
Hey, look at this one. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. In all your ways, obey Him. Then He will make your paths smooth and straight.
Kinda long for a Wise cookie.
Maybe someone needs to hear it.
One morning, the two co-workers were surprised to receive an all-staff text.
All staff must report to conference room A immediately.
I bet they want to tell us how everyone in the world is buying Wise cookies and they're giving us all a raise.
Well, he who keeps his expectations low will not be disappointed.
Is that for me or to put in a Wise cookie?
Both.
The conference room was so full that Lee and Will couldn't even find seats. Everyone quieted down the moment the company president, Mr. Flint, stepped up to the podium.
I'm sad to say, but no one is buying Wise cookies anymore. This company is closing next week.
What? Is he saying we're out of a job?
So what I'm saying is, you're all out of a job.
What? No!
After the meeting, Lee sat down in the break room dazed as they sat there and ate their lunches. Or rather, Will ate. Lee just kind of sat there and poked around at his peanut butter and banana sandwich.
So, what are you gonna do next?
I'm planning it all out.
Lee leapt up to his feet.
When I get home, I'll probably throw plates and hurl glasses. And then I'll write angry emails to Mr. Flint and to all the people in the world who stopped buying Wise cookies. Next, I'll order 7 pizzas and stress eat them all. Plus 11 pints of Jen and Barry's ice cream. Then I'll collapse onto the sofa and watch movies for 2 weeks straight.
Lee collapsed into his creaky plastic chair.
I was actually wondering what you might do next for work.
Lee stared glumly down at his sandwich.
Work? I've never worked anywhere else. No one will want me. What about you?
Well, I was gonna update my resume, but this is where I'm gonna start.
Will opened up a Wise cookie and handed the paper inside over to Lee.
In all your ways, obey him. Then he will make your paths smooth and straight. Hey, how did you know that was in there?
I snagged a whole batch with that one. You know, just to remind myself.
Good reminder. Really good reminder. Maybe I'll rethink the plate-throwing, revenge email, stress-eating thing.
Will tossed his cookie wrapper in the trash.
Well, hey, if you're not eating 7 pizzas for dinner, you could join me for burgers and to brainstorm what might come next.
That is not an entirely terrible idea.
That evening, as Will flipped burgers on the grill, the two friends considered what lay ahead.
Look, God made you super funny, so maybe he'll make a way for you to entertain people.
Sign spinner.
Clown.
But not the scary kind.
Dentist?
Dentist?
Yeah, they have to keep people laughing instead of freaking out.
Well, you could sell ice cream.
Ice cream?
Well, God made you really good at helping people cool down.
Well, whatever it turns out to be, God's already given us everything we need for the road ahead. Our job is to listen, and he'll show us each step of the way.
Will checked his phone.
Oh, hey, this is my friend Benjamin. His company needs a copywriter to sell crazy socks.
You know what? I think I'd be a shoo-in for that job.
Good one. Hey, you want me to get you an interview?
Lee thought about it for a moment and then smiled.
Maybe. But first, I want to ask God about it.
As the friends assembled their burgers, Lee started whistling. It was hard not to know what would happen next, but Proverbs 3 was an amazing reminder that he can trust God to show him each step of the adventure in the right time.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. In all your ways, abide in him, and he will make your path smooth and straight. You know who wrote that? King Solomon, one of the wisest people to ever live. And if one of the wisest people to ever live knew to trust in God more than himself, that's something we should listen to. If you need wisdom, the first place you should go, the best place you should go, is to God, not some magic 8-ball. Here's the thing though. Wisdom from God doesn't always come like that. I mean, sometimes he does when you're trying to know if you should obey your parents. He'll give you some quick wisdom in the Bible. But when you're asking God a question like, what am I going to be when I grow up? Well, he doesn't always give you instant wisdom. You're going to learn more from praying, talking to God, reading your Bible, and just living life. You just have to ask God for wisdom and wait no matter how long it takes. That's the one thing to take away from today. If you want to be wise, trust God to give you wisdom. Oh, I think he's giving me wisdom right now. I still don't know what to do when the hunt's over, but I'm not worried about it anymore. I'm trusting God to make my road smooth and straight. Well, I better actually get room 10 cleaned up now. I think I found everything. And I think I have a really good chance of winning. I found everything except I don't even know what these things are. Trapper Keeper, Swatch Watch, and parachute pants? Like, these have got to be made up.